Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakaha Kudash. Double honor to the apostle Nails, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, have mercy upon you. This is a reaction video, a lamb back. The brother GMS get this work too. And the name of this video is, hold on, let me put this face up here frame. Let me put this guy's face up here before I play it. Okay. The name of the video is 40-year-old Jake received phone call from a U.S. Army recruiter. Can you imagine that? A 40-year-old man receiving a phone call from the military to go to the military to fight in a war that don't have a damn thing to do with him. You know, or none of these wars for real. You know, why would you go fight in a war that I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives of this land. Why would you go fight on a damn war that as soon as you get back, you're going to still be in the same predicament, in the conditions that before you left, or probably even worse when you come back? You know, just make it make sense. Just make it make sense. Proud or what? The hell, I'm going to be proud of something or a nation that has been having me in had me in captivity for all of these centuries, and then you gonna go, you know, especially in the days of we know that you know, all of you all should be what? You should be chanting. When I say chanting, I'm talking about chanting down this wicked place, man. Because who next? We got next. So all of you all that want to keep Esau's kingdom, then, you know, have at it. And then we know what your judgment is in the days of when Yahushua cracked that skull open. So let's just get into it. Let me kick it back a little bit.
Old biracial man. I am also an ex-con.
Hold on, let me start it from the front. Start from the top. Okay.
40-year-old biracial man. I am also an ex-con who washed out of basic training 21 years ago. So it blew my mind when I got a call today from a U.S. Army recruiter. They had a copy of my DD-214. They knew about my prior service, my criminal history, and everything I've done in my life, and asked me if I was interested in re-enlisting. I'm thinking I'm 40 years old. The Army, the military is a young man's game, a young person's game. I mean, I'm still in good shape. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds. I grew up in the streets fighting. I was fighting in prison. And when I was in the Army at 19, basic training really wasn't all that hard. I was going in as 11 Bravo, as infantry. I didn't wash out in basic training because it was hard. There was some other things that happened in there that I have videos about you can go check out. But apparently they raised the age limit to 42 years old. And a lot of middle-aged people like myself are getting phone calls. So me and this staff sergeant talked for a little while. The fact that I have 2 bachelor's degrees would allow me to come in as an E4. I can't come in as an officer because I have criminal convictions, so I can't get a secret clearance for anything. And we all know the Army don't get paid shit. So they're essentially asking me at 40 years old, as an ex-con who hasn't been in the military for 21 years, to re-sign up to be in the infantry. Now this set off a lot of alarm bells in my head. And the conspiracy nut in me kind of started kicking in. Is World War III coming? Or are they that desperate to put bodies and boots on the ground in some foreign countries so we can go die? I tell you what, that staff sergeant was a salesman. He spun me a tale about redeeming myself, about how this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go back and fix some things in my past. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling it. I'm like, yeah, I deeply regret not being able to be in the Army. I deeply regret the things that happened to me in the Army, and I wish things could have been different. This guy was pulling at all my heartstrings, all my regret, all my past. Had me really envisioning myself at 40 years old with all my gray facial hair, my dad bod, putting on the uniform again. But something has to be going on. That they are interested in middle-aged ex-cons like me. I look at what's going on with the Russia and Ukraine situation. I look at what's going on in the Middle East with Iran and Israel and Gaza and Lebanon. I look at what's going on with China doing military drills with Russia. I look at what's going on with Iran selling weapons to Russia. And I see how America is right in the middle of all of that. And I look at how turbulent this election season is. How we can be on the precipice of a civil war and World War III. So instead of the U.S. government instituting a draft, which would be widely unpopular in America, they rather call up old middle-aged men like me, play at our heartstrings, offer us a nice big enlistment bonus, pull at the strings of our patriotism, and sucker us into signing up and going to die somewhere. Of course, I said no. I have a wife, I got 6 kids, I have a career, and the pay that they'll give me as an E4 is a drastic pay cut. And the fact that they're so desperate to reach out to a man like me, an old brother like me, in my opinion, means something big is coming, and I'm better served here at home protecting my family. Because I would feel like crap if something big did go down, and I was suckered into joining the Army again, and my family, my wife and kids were left to their own devices without me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Y'all think this is a move because World War III is coming? Or is it something else?
Well, I'm going to say this here. Jake on point to a degree. But what he's not on point on is saving his family. Because the hell, when that hell start, by the time it finish, that fire gonna be that last ending of if him or his family members make it through the hell that is gonna be going on the earth, they won't make it through that fire if they're not part of the elect. Because people have this notion that when Yahushua comes, who everybody equally call JC, Jesus Christ, who everybody equally call him, that he's coming to what? To save the world. I mean, you know how ignorant that is? The world does not need to be saved. They don't need to be saved. Why would those devils over there in the land of Jerusalem need to be saved when they own every damn thing? Why would they be going? Why would anyone think that these people is going to the kingdom of heaven with us to serve side by side with us? You know, that just tells the level of your ignorance, that you don't know anything. And then here we got Jake here. What that is? Jeremiah 2:3. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? He's trying to seek the love and letting the white man or the so-called white man. Well, in this case, it would be of the wicked one of the earth, trying to con him to go fight in his military. And what are he going to do? He's going to put him on the front line to get put to death. And there's a possibility if he do get put to death, what? They might dig a hole or burn him right over there. They're not bringing nobody back home to my some having a service for them. No, they're not going to do it. It's too much going on. Because they're not going to be able to bury the ones that they're going to have over him that's going to be dropping over him left and right. From all sort of things that are going to be going down and happening over here in Babylon, which is America. It's just not going to happen. You know, the scripture to start off with would be what? Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thy enemy. Never trust thy enemy. Why would you trust your enemy to go do something that he himself don't want to do for real. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is what? His wickedness. All he trying to do is con you into doing something to get you put to death. That's all. Though he humbled himself, he was talking to him real good. He said he played on his heartstring. That's what the devil rock you to sleep. Esau Edom will rock you to sleep with them words, man. This is why Eve can't contain herself when she dealing with one of them. Because it's just like putting a trance on him, man, when he's talking to him. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou would has wiped a looking glass. You know, during this time, only the elect is able to see the BS of Esau Edom. If you're not grounded in this truth and know what's about to come, yeah, Esau Edom is may be able to trick a whole lot of you all to do just what they're trying to do with this brother right here. And you can best believe, you know, they're gonna be offering you money. The money that ain't gonna be no good in a minute. By the time you come back from over there to the war, if you do come back, you're not gonna come back. So what I'm talking about, you're not gonna come back. World War III, nobody coming back. None of them. And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. This man is still putting you through hell. He's still putting us through hell. Still gunning down in the street. Why would you go fight in one of his wars? Madness. Set him not by thee. Don't trust this devil. What you gonna go get in his military and go side by side and fight him? Fight their war that they are doing what they're doing over there. They're over there slaughtering people. So you gonna go over there and slaughter people over there while they slaughtering you at home, slaughtering your people at home. What sense does that make? It don't make no sense. Set him not by thee, lest he has what? Overthrown thee. That's maybe a way of him to what? Forcing you to do something, but he can't force you to go fight in no military, man. If he do, some kind of way force you, what? Through hunger? Promise to take care of your family while you gone. You don't know what this devil gonna do. As soon as you get on the plane to go over there and trying to save some wife and kid, that gonna be destroyed anyway. Through the famine, through the famine that's about to come to this place. These people gonna be getting slaughtered around here, man. Be eaten. Set him not by thee, lest when he has what? Overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. He already stand up in our place, right? We have leadership over the earth. He's over the righteous. The wicked controls the earth. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. There we go. In the military, you can go fight rap side by side with the devil. How you gonna trust him? Lest he seek to take thy seat. He's already taken the world from us. So now you're gonna let him take your the little short span of life you have left to cause they're not gonna live it out. It's over with. You know, it's no growing old over here in Babylon no more for anyone. It's no such. They're not growing. I mean, if you can't see that, then you clearly it's not a possible. Could be a possible of what the hopeful elect. If you can't see what's going on all around you, concerning with Esau, even the so-called white man, let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Pricked like when you picking something like they got one of those stickers on there, and you prick. What you do, you pull your hand back real quick because you got pricked. Like pull back immediately, or reject him. You supposed to reject his offer immediately because he don't have good intentions behind what it is he's trying to get you to do. There's no good intention to the devil. The devil is not. He's a charmer, man. Which is verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near the wild beast? The beast of the earth. His system. This is Esau's system. The beast. Again, in the case of what Esau Edom, his system. So it won't be long before he implement that NWO, which is New World Order, and then what's going to take place? You're gonna perish anyway. For those of you that take the sea hip, what's going to happen? You'll have a little more time here to for Esau to satisfy your mental for a small time, and then what's going to happen? You're going to find out that either you catching a reaction from it. If you do most of you all do live from the reaction, you're gonna do what? You're gonna get put to death regardless. But either way, you're gonna see the pit, which is the grave. Either way. Let's go to verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. And like your brother said, he sounded real good. He was playing on my heart screen. Let's see, can I get that right quick? I think he was right here. Let's hear this right quick.
E4. I can't commit as an officer because I have criminal convictions, so I can't get a secret clearance for anything. And we all know the Army don't get paid shit. So they're essentially asking me at 40 years old, as an ex-con who hasn't been in the military for 21 years, to re-sign up to be in the infantry. Now this set off a lot of alarm bells in my head. And the conspiracy nut in me kind of started kicking in. Is World War III coming? Or are they that desperate to put bodies and boots on the ground in some foreign countries we can go die? I tell you what, that staff sergeant was a salesman.
See, there it is. And the enemy speaketh sweetly with his what? With his lips. Huh? He said he was a salesman. That staff sergeant.
He spun me a tale about redeeming myself. About how this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go back and fix some things in my past.
That's right. Once in a lifetime. To get put to death. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips. But in his heart, he imagineth how to what? Throw thee into a pit. Meaning the grave. So that's all you're going to do. You're just going over there in what they call the Middle East to be what? To throw it in the pit. You're not coming back. You're gonna be put to death. He will weep if one of those you don't get shot or get put to death. One of those ICBM missiles will get you. He will weep with his eyes. But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Because soon as he put your butt to death over there in what we call the Middle East, right? As soon as he puts you to death over there, he gonna you're gonna be gone, then your family gonna be without, a man. Then what's gonna happen with them? They're gonna be what? The system is they're gonna clearly Eve gonna what? Gonna make herself part of this system, which is this beast system. She gonna make herself part of the beast system by getting that sea hip in that hand, or in that hand. More likely won't be in your forehead, it'll probably be in your hand, right? So she gonna get that in her hand, so she gonna be what? So she can feed her children and feed herself. But either way, they're going to be what? They're going to be put to death for what? For going against the Heavenly Father. How about what that is? Revelation 13, 16 to 17. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he finds opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Because at that point, when you get put to death again, he's gonna what? He's gonna your family's gonna get it a short period after you be put to death. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. That's what he doing. He knocking on your door. He calling your phone to get you to do what? Adversity will go into a war. Go and join into a war and go fight in a war that don't have nothing to do with you. That's not going to save you or your family. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. and though he pretend to help thee, he pretending to help you, give you this and give you that and give you this. You're not going to receive any of it because you're going to be put to death. You're going to be put to death. And just say you get put to death and your family will be there. By the time they so-called go down there and try to get some type of funding for you being put to death in the military, it's going to be her time. So you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He don't give a damn about you. He or nor your family. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Just as soon as you get on that plane, we got another one, another sucker. Let's see, can we get his son or even his daughter? Things are gonna get worse and worse. But you got to keep that what that is, Job. Let me see something right quick. You got to keep it. If you don't have that truth, that faith in your Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you will not make it through the day and these are hard times and what is about to take place. Because the wicked Esau Edom, he's gonna what? He's gonna destroy a whole lot of people, man. A whole lot of people. Yeah, because he know what that is, Revelation 12 and 12. Right? Revelation 12 and 12 reads, what is it? The devil is about to what? To come down upon thee, roughly paraphrasing. The devil about to, let's see. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Talking about you Israelites, foremost. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. A short time to what? To continue that reign of that evil, that wickedness here on earth. Job 20 and verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked, Esau Edom, is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, that's his space program, right? And all the thing you think he's untouchable. Most people think he's untouchable. And his head reach unto the clouds, because you can fly on a plane, and get from one place to another, thousands of miles away on a plane. Yet ye shall perish forever. So Esau Edom gonna put a lot of y'all to death, but guess what? In the end, he won't win. He's not gonna win. The Lord gonna win. With Yahushua and who? The 144,000, which is the elect. That's who gonna win in the end. Yet he shall perish forever, like his what? His own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? It's just that like you Israelites over here lost, don't know who you are. You in Buddhism, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, Christianity. You in the days to come, you're not gonna remember Esau Edom. And then if he is spoken of, you're gonna be looking at him and be like, is this the man that gave the earth and filled with it filled the earth that the earth once feared? He will not be heard of anymore. He shall fly, verse 8 of Job 20 and 8. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Meaning he's going to be exterminated, man, from the earth after that 1,000 years. What that is, Obadiah, verse 18. Shall not be found, yet he shall be what? Chased away as a vision of the night. See him no more, neither shall his what place any more behold him. And his children shall seek to please the poor. Right? Because his children going into captivity. Just as we went into captivity for our forefathers, or what our forefathers did in the past, he's going into captivity. That's, what is that, 14:21? Isaiah 14:21. For his fathers, for the iniquities of his father. So no one has paid for the all of the wickedness and all of the hangings and put the death over here in America. Nobody has paid for those crimes. No one has paid for those crimes. So this is the purpose of them going into captivity. His children shall seek to please the poor. I mean, they're going to be trying to cop please, but no, you're going in the field. And his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of what? Are full of sin. Of his youth. That's the sins of his forefathers. Some of them have reincarnated and came right on back doing what? Being part of what? That wickedness that they once left him in the days of old. Which shall lie down with him in the dust. So on that note, I'm going to say, call Halam Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Rekah HaKudash, Shalom. Don't do it, Jake.